All praise the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and His Son Yahshua HaMashiach. Glory to the kingdom to come, saints. All praise the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and His Son Yahshua HaMashiach. Got a little lesson here today, good lesson from the Most High. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. Got a good lesson. That's what it is. The new one, the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, greater than the one that the Most High destroyed. All praise the Most High, Yahuwah Elohim, and His Son, Yahshua HaMashiach. I'm going to be showing y'all what they were doing in Sodom and Gomorrah. A lot of us heard that Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed for their wickedness. A lot of us think it was just homosexuality, which was a big part of it, and they think that's the only reason why the Most High destroyed it. But it was much more that these wicked people was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah. They were doing very wicked, vain things in Sodom and Gomorrah unto the Most High Yahuwah Elohim, which He did not like, and He came and destroyed them. No more than He's going to destroy this world right here, because this world that we live in, not just America, but the whole world is pagan, for the world is given into the hands of the wicked. And He's about to come destroy this one, because this is the new Sodom and Gomorrah, greater than the last one. The new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, the world that we live in now. And I'm going to be showing you what these people was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah, how they were living in Sodom and Gomorrah. They wasn't just homosexuality. They were on all kind of stuff that they are doing in this world this day. And we are doing this, not me, but this world is doing it worse than they were doing it back then in Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Most High is definitely going to torch this world double time and all the wicked people in it. He's going to kill them, not the righteous. He would never forsake the righteous. Abraham prayed down to 10 for people in Sodom and Gomorrah. He couldn't even find 10 righteous men. Only people he found was Lot and his family. That's why he destroyed them. That's why he destroyed them. These people was wicked in Sodom and Gomorrah. They wasn't just doing homosexuality. They were murdering people, torturing people, robbing people. They had no morals. They had their own rules and laws in Sodom and Gomorrah. They didn't follow the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and His Son Yahshua rules. They didn't follow anybody's rules. They leaned to their own understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6, when the Most High said, acknowledge me in all your ways. Acknowledge me in all your ways and lean not to your own understanding. I would direct your paths. They was not doing that. They were doing all kind of wicked things in Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's why the Most High Yahuwah Elohim destroyed them, not just for homosexuality, just because they were doing mad, wicked, vain things and living for themselves and pleasures and coming against the righteous. They was coming against righteous people no more than this world is doing right now. They are coming against us, the righteous. And they're going to come against us harder and harder to death. They're going to come against us. And these people was even killing people in Sodom and Gomorrah. They was torturing them, raping them, and doing all kind of robbing them. Same thing that the world is doing now, but 10 times worse what the world is doing now. This is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Most High is going to torture with brimstone and hell. And people are going to die forever in eternal hell. And I'm about to start. All praise the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and His Son Yahshua HaMashiach. The lesson is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, this world we live in. And this world is very wicked, just like Sodom and Gomorrah was, but 10 times worse. And the Most High is going to torch people if they don't repent this day and accept His Son Yahshua HaMashiach, the spirit of love, and start loving their brothers and sisters. They are going to die with their enemies, the Edomites, and the world. Psalms 83, the ones that are confederate against you, Yasharel, Judah. And it reads, I'm going to start in Jasher 18. It's a long lesson. I'm just going to let y'all know I'm going to read it. Jasher 18, the whole chapter. And Jasher 19. Jasher 19 to verse 7. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on. Nope. So the whole Jasher 18, Jasher 19 to, let me see where I'm at. I'm sorry, Saints. Give me 1 minute. This is a long chapter. Yep, so this is it. Yeah, we're going to read the whole chapter 18 and the whole chapter 19. It's a good lesson. I hope y'all stick and get this truth. This is the new Sodom and Gomorrah, greater, 10 times worse than the one that the Most High destroyed. Then when Abraham was talking them down to 10, he said, if you find 10 righteous men, Most High, would you destroy the cities? And he said, I will not destroy it for 10 righteous men's sake, for the righteous was never forsaken, and they will not be forsaken when this great destruction come upon this world, the new Sodom and the new greater Sodom and Gomorrah than the last one. But he couldn't find 10 men. He only found Lot and his family. That's why he destroyed it. And he's going to destroy this one. But he's going to have more than 10 righteous men here. But they're going to get these chariots and take them into the wilderness. They kingdom bound. They got to see what they're going to do in the wilderness. That's why you guys better get full of the Ruach HaKodesh now. So when you go in the wilderness, you won't be complaining and murmuring. You'll be loving your brothers and your sisters, and you'll be loving the Most High and Yahshua HaMashiach with all your heart. Because you'll be thankful for coming out of slavery, and you know what's about to come next. Peace and blessings for all your labors that you did here on earth. But the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm going to show you the same thing these people were doing in Sodom and Gomorrah is the same thing they're doing in this world now, but 10 times magnified through the whole world. This is why the Most High about to destroy it, because this is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. All praise the Most High, Yahuwah Elohim, and his son Yasha. Jasher 18, and it reads, verse 1. And Abram rose and did all that Elohim has ordered him, and he took the men in his household, and those bought with his money, and circumcised them as Yahuwah has commanded him. 2. And there was not one left who he did not circumcise. And Abraham and his son Ishmael was circumcised in the flesh of the foreskin, 13 years old. And Ishmael, when he was circumcised, 2, let me start over 2. And there was not one left who he did not circumcise. And Abraham and his son Ishmael was circumcised in the flesh of their foreskins. 13 years old was Ishmael when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. And this is when the Most High told Abraham, go circumcise everybody in your household. And he did it because Abraham followed the commandments, because he walked perfectly with the Most High. That's why he's the forefathers of us, of many nations. 3. And in the third day, Abraham went out his tent and sat at the door to enjoy the heat of the sun during the pain of his flesh. Yeah, he was hurting because he was an older man and he just got circumcised. 4. And Yahuwah appeared to him in the plain of Marah and sent 3 of his ministering angels to visit him. And he was sitting at the door of the tent, and he lifted his eyes and saw, and lo, 3 men were coming from a distance. And he rose up and ran to meet them, and he bowed down to them and brought them into the house. 5. And he said to them, if now I have found favor in your sight, turn in and eat a morsel of bread. And he pressed them, and they turned in, and he gave them water, and they washed their feet. And he placed them under a tree at the door of the tent. So see, Abraham is a humble man. He knows it before him. He knows that the Most High is before him and his angels. A lot of us don't know the Most High. They don't know righteousness when they see it. That's why they're not humble to it. And this world won't bow down to it, because our righteousness is wicked to them. And if this world see Yahshua HaMashiach and the Most High, they're not going to bow down to it, because they don't recognize righteousness. They only recognize wickedness. But Abraham was a righteous man. So he knew righteousness. He knew the Most High when he came before him. That's why the Most High appeared to him, because he had a good heart. He knew how to love. He loved his nation. That's why he's the father of many nations. And we better get to that and love our nations and follow under Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, or you will get torched in this new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm going to show y'all. And Abraham ran and took a calf, tender and good, and he hastened to kill it and gave it to his servant Eleazar to dress. 7. And Abraham came to Sarah into the tent, and he said to her, make ready quick 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes to cover the pot containing the meat. And she did so. See, Abraham know how to treat his brothers. The Most High is our brother. He's our father, and Yasha is our big brother. He knew how to treat his people. He treated them with humbleness and meekness. He didn't walk right past them and wait for them to go somewhere else to give them hospitality. He wanted that blessing, because he knew that it was a blessing in being hospitality to his brothers and sisters. How many of y'all got hospitality for y'all brothers and sisters like Abraham did before the Most High and the angels? Because if you don't, you better repent, because you might get torched. This is the way you're supposed to be living. Abraham is the father of many nations. He's an example. 8. And Abraham hastened and brought before them butter and milk, beef and mutton, and gave it before them to eat before the flesh of the calf was significant, before that calf was done. And they ate this food Abraham cooked, his wife cooked. I bet it was tasty too, because he cooked the best for these people, because he knew they were special. How many of y'all know these prophets out here are special? They're not just regular men. They're chosen, they're sent, destined, sealed by the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and Yahshua HaMashiach. 9. And when they had done eating, one of them said to him, I will return to you according to this time of life. Sarah and Sarah, your woman, shall have a son. 10. And the men afterward departed and went their ways to a place to which they were sent. He said, you're going to have a son, Sarah. They were old people. He said, you're going to have Isaac. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Jacob, the 12 tribes come from Jacob. 11. In those days, all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah and of the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Yahuwah. And they provoked Yahuwah with their abominations. And they strengthened an aging abominable and scornful before Yahuwah, and their wickedness and crimes were in those days great before Yahuwah. Let's read that again. 11. This is what you see right now, my people, right here through the whole world. Where I live in America, right here in America, these crimes against the Most High Yahuwah Elohim is very they are very wicked to him right now. They are abomination to him, what people are doing before him right now in this world. And no more than they was doing right here. They great crimes going on right now. And the Most High is about to destroy this world with brimstone and fire. It's going to be death and gashing of teeth. But not for the elect, because he said for the elect in Psalms 91, he said, thousands should die at one side of you, 10,000 at the right side of you, but no plague should come nigh unto you, because you have made El Elonai your habitation. You have trusted in my son Yasha. You have loved in the spirit that I have sent you to love in. You have become a nation. You are willing to die for this nation so that it will be kingdom bound and glorifying the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yasha. You are the true people, the chosen ones, not the called. That's what he's saying. Let me see where I was at. 11, again. 11. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah we live in now, this world. This is why he's going to torch this 10 times than he torched Saddam and Gomorrah. 11. In those days, all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah and the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked. Well, this new world, this world we live in right now, my saints, is exceedingly wicked. You can do whatever you want, as long as it makes you feel good. And sinful against Yahuwah, and they provoke Yahuwah. Well, this world we live in right now is provoking Yahuwah to destroy it with their abomination, with their vain works unto the Most High Yahuwah Elohim, working on the Sabbath, watching TV all day and not giving glory unto the Most High, walking past your brothers and your sisters when you see they need help, not giving them love and listening to them and crying when they're hurting. He's going to destroy you because y'all torturing their souls, y'all torturing people's spirit. He's going to destroy you no more than these people was doing. They was torturing people's spirits. Let me show you. 11. In those days, all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah and the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against Yahuwah. And they provoked Yahuwah with their abominations, celebrating all these pagan holidays. And they strengthened an aging abominable and scornful before Yahuwah, and their wickedness and crimes were in those days great before the Most High. They were great before the Most High, just like now, the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. And they had in their land a very extensive valley, about half-day walk, and in there were fountains of water and great deal of herbage surrounding the water. It was very green where they live at in Sodom and Gomorrah. It was by the Jordan. That's where it was by. 13. And all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah went there 4 times in the year with their women and their children and all belonging to them. And they rejoiced there with timberlands and dance. 14. And in that time of rejoicing, they will all rise and lay hold of their neighbor's woman, and some, the virgins' daughters of their neighbors, and they enjoyed them. And each man saw his woman and daughter in the hands of his neighbor and did not say a word. 15. And they did so for the morning to night. And they afterwards returned home, each man to his house and each woman to her tent. So they always did 4 times in a year. What these people did, they went and have orgies. Even with their children was around having orgies. They were very wicked people, no more than what you see in the world today. Everybody having an orgy. Pornographic is a $1 trillion business. Porn. Everybody sleeping with everybody, taking wives here and there, taking husbands here and there, pimping out their kids. That's what these people was doing. They was having orgies before the Most High Yahweh Elohim. No more than this whole world do right now. There's a big orgy. Homosexual legal. You can sleep with a man. You can sleep with a woman. You can do whatever you want. Change yourself into a woman if you're a man and change yourself into a man if you're a woman. They was having orgies with themselves, living in the flesh and pleasuring themselves at will, and had no fear of the Most High Yahweh Elohim as this world do now. Even worse than they was doing, the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, because people was not changing their body, their sex back then. This world gonna get torched 10 times in eternal hell. And if that's you, you better repent this day. Hallelujah. I'm telling the truth. I'm going to read that one again. These people were wicked. This is just one wicked thing they were doing. And I'm going to show you more wicked things they're doing, and the same thing they're doing in this wicked world today, the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why it's about to be torched. The wicked is about to be killed. Most High is about to burn them and melt them. Let me show you again. 12. And they had their land, a very extensive valley, about half day's walk. And in it, there was fountains of water and a great deal of herbage. Yeah, they were smoking bud and everything surrounding the water. Yeah, these people even walk. He said it was like a day, half a day walk. They was walking a half a day to have some partying, to get their groove on, to get their rocks off in front of children. That's why he's destroying them. That's why he's going to destroy this wicked Sodom and Gomorrah. 13. And all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah went there 4 times in a year with their women and their children, all belonging to them. And they rejoiced there with their timberlands and danced. 14. And in time of rejoicing, they will all rise and lay hold of their neighbor's woman. He said, yeah, dude, I'm about to take your wife and I'm going to do something nasty with her. You down with it? Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to take yours. This is what they do right now. I don't love him. It's just sex. Why you acting like that, Mikalai? It's just sex. It's nothing. It's just sex. Why you acting like that? Why you trying to make it more than what it is? It's what these people was doing. When the Most High said it was sacred. Sex is sacred between a man and a woman. And it's not meant to just be pleasuring yourself. It's meant to be fruitful and have a lot of children so our kingdom could go forever. Hallelujah. Glory unto the Most High. That's the first thing it's for. 14. And in time of rejoicing, they will all rise and lay hold of their neighbor's woman, and some the virgin daughters of their neighbors. And they enjoyed them. They had sex with them. And each man saw his woman and daughter in the hands of his neighbor and did not say a word. They was all right with sinning with their vain works against the Most High. Like a lot of people are right with their vain works in this world towards the Most High. They have no fear of the Most High Yahweh Elohim. They don't know what Ecclesiastes 13 means. Let's hear the conclusion of the matter: to fear the Most High Yahweh Elohim, to keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. They did not do that. They didn't have no fear, no more than this whole world do. They have no fear of him. It's a big orgy out here. 15. And they did so from the morning to night, and they afterward returned home, each man to his house, each woman to her tent. So they always did 4 times a year, but we do it way more than 4 times a year. How many of y'all taking a chick to the hotel room and dropping her off the next day? How many of y'all out here sleeping with, looking for women to sleep with and dropping them off the next day? This is what these people was doing, having orgies before the Most High. And you heard what he said right here. He said, in those days, all the people of Saddam and Gomorrah and the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against Yahweh, and they provoked Yahweh with their abominations and strengthened agent abominable and scornful and before Yahweh, and their wickedness and crimes were in those days great before Yahweh. Well, they're great before the Most High right now, because y'all taking chicks to the hotel, dropping them off, changing your sex, men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women. Do whatever is pleasurable for you, my brothers, my sisters. This is the world, and those who come against it, they wicked because they coming against your freedom. And that's us, saints. That's the chosen. That's why they're going to make us the enemy. They're going to change times and laws. The Daniel 7:25, they're going to change times and laws to make the Hebrew Israelites enemy, because you're coming against our wickedness with your righteous, and your righteous is wicked to us. And he's going to destroy this world just like this Sodom and Gomorrah, but 10 times worse, forever, eternal hell. Let me get to it. I'm rambling. So these people having orgies, and a lot of y'all having orgies right now. Let every man examine himself. A lot of y'all just sleeping around, fornicating. That's what they were doing. 16. Also, when the stranger came into their cities and brought goods which he had purchased with a view to dispose of there, the people of the cities were assembled, men, women, and children, young and old, and go to the man and take his goods by force, giving a little to each man until there was an end to all the goods of the owner which he had brought into the land. Let's read that again. 16. Also, when a stranger, that's when one of us come into the land, one of the righteous come into the land. This is what they do to the righteous. They afflict them and oppress them. Our own brothers and sisters, but the Most High told us to pray for our brothers and sisters that oppress us and afflict us. That's our own brothers. Look what, these are black people back then, bro. They ain't even no white people back then in Abraham's time. I'm telling y'all, this is the truth. Watch what he said, 16. And when the stranger came into the city and brought goods which he had purchased with a view to dispose of them there, he wanted to sell. He wanted to make a life, make some money. The people of the cities would assemble men. They would get a clan of men to come over this man and intimidate him, just like you to do right now. Where y'all at in the hood, you always get a lot of Hebrew Israelites want to intimidate you. Make you feel threatened when they should make you feel loved, because they should have the spirit of love on them. Yashar HaMashiach. This is why the world's going to get torched. They don't have Yashar HaMashiach. They are not the peacekeepers. They don't have that fruit of the spirit. No more. These men do it right now in this world. Make you feel timid. They want to come against you and kill you for your goods, covenanting you. When he said you should not covet your brother and your sisters. 16 again, man. Forgive me. Also, when the strangers came into their cities and brought goods which he had purchased with a view to dispose of them there, the people of the city will assemble men, women, and children. They even children are wicked as hell. Our children out here now are wicked as hell. It's sad to say, Most High, forgive me, but I see some wicked children out here because their parents wicked. And it's sad because they didn't have to be like that, because they're innocent. Somebody turned them vain. Their parents, they're going to be tortured 10 times for that, because they did not raise their seed in the way of the Most High Yahweh Elohim as he command. Breaking commandments, vain works. This is why Saddam and Gomorrah got destroyed. This world going to get destroyed the same way. So they brought their children, young and old. They brought young and old children and go to the man and take his goods. They robbing him by force, beating him upside his head, giving a little to each man until there was an end of all the goods of the owner which he had brought into the land. This man didn't have much. He trying to make a living. They done took it and split it up. 17. And if the owner of the goods quarrel with them, saying, what is this work which you have done to me? Then they will approach him one by one, and each will show him a little which he took, and taunt him, saying, I only took that little which you did give me. And when he heard this from them all, he would arise and go from them in sorrow and bitterness of soul. When they would all arise and go after him and drive him out the city with their great noise and trumpets. So after they robbed this poor man, they're going to split it all up. He said, how could you do this wicked act before the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yasha? How could you be so wicked to the righteous? They said, well, we didn't take that much, nigga. Chill out. He got one, I got one, nigga. We all got one or two. You gave it to us anyway. And then when the man was sad, they ain't just let him walk in peace out. They probably beat him in the head, shooting cans at him, yelling, you nigga, aha. You ain't nothing. Ha, 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 ha. How many of us do that in the world? See a fight and love mocking it. Don't try to break your brothers and sisters up. No, you go to the fight. You film it. You boosting it up. Hope I get a whole bunch of likes for this. Yeah, how many of y'all do that? That's what these people was doing. They was oppressing them. They was oppressing them and oppressing them. They couldn't just let the man go, the righteous man go. You already rob him and humiliate him. They wanted to humiliate him some more. And this is what the world is doing to the saints this day. They're going to humiliate us. They're starting right now. And they're going to humiliate the Most High's people because they're trying to humiliate the Most High. And doing so, they is the Saddam and Gomorrah, the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah that the Most High, he said he going to rain fire and brimstone on it, an eternal hell. And if you part of that system and part of that pagan system today, you better repent, because the Most High said this is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. If I torch that one for the little bit they were doing, and they doing the similar things y'all doing, but y'all doing 10 times worse, I'm going to set y'all on fire. I'm telling y'all the truth. Let every man examine himself. 18. And there was a man from the country of Elam who was luscious, going on the road, seated upon his ass, his donkey, which carried a fine mantle, a diverse colors, and the mantle was bound with a cord upon the ass, upon the donkey. This mantle was very important to this man. He said it was colorful, it was beautiful. He got it strapped on a donkey. It means something to him. 19. And the man was on his journey, passing through the streets of Sedom, when the sun set in the evening, and he remained there in order to abide during the night. He needed to stay the night. It's dark. He can't travel in the desert. It's dark. He didn't want to. But no one would let him into his house. And at the time there was in Sedom a wicked and missive man, once skillful to do evil, and his name was Hadad. He said his name was Hadad. So this man, he coming in here, right? Nobody would even let him come in their house. How many of y'all not letting nobody come in your house? I told you this is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, the world we live in. Everybody, where y'all at, examine yourself. How many of y'all gonna let your brother or your sister come into your house? Or you gonna do like this wicked man gonna come up to him and try to get him, and the other people didn't even let him in? They didn't even give him no love, because a lot of y'all don't even have the spirit of love. Y'all don't have Yahshua HaMashiach. And this is why y'all going to get torched in this new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. If he torched that one for these people not having no love and compassion, and most of this world don't have love and compassion for each other. They have hate. I'm talking about Judah, my people. We have hate for each other, and these people have hate for him. They didn't even let the man come in and give him a stay. And then here come this wicked man coming to him. He says he's very wicked, this man that's going to come to him. He's very wicked, probably one of the wickedest men in Saddam and Gomorrah. 20, and he lifted up his eyes and saw the traveler in the street of the city, and he came to him and said, whence come you, and whither do you go? He said, yo, where you come from, man? Where you going? Where you going, dog? He said, 21, and the man said to him, I am a traveling for Shavron to Elam, where I belong. And as I passed the sunset, and no one would suffer me to enter his house, though I had bread and water and also straw and provender for my ass, and am short of nothing. This man said, I was offering everything to these people, and they still didn't want me in their house. And that's what they do to Micaiah. I done been all over, y'all. I've been homeless 2 years, because the Most High gonna send a prophet everywhere before he come. And I've been homeless 2 years, and I've been in people's house, and they done put me out for no reason. And I had something to offer them. I had this truth to offer them, but they didn't want the truth. They said, your ass got to get out of here with all that Yasha and Yahuwah preaching, brother. Because we want to do our vain things. This was a righteous man. Ain't nobody about to let him in their house, even though he has stuff to offer. Even though the righteous people got something to offer this wicked world, they still not going to let you in their house. They not going to let you in their mind. That's their house. They not going to let you in their mind because they love their vain things. Let every man examine himself. Are you letting the Most High in your heart this day? Are you letting Yahshua HaMashiach in your heart with this love this day? Are you letting people in your house that's coming to you, sent to you by the Most High? Or you just shutting them out because you don't want them in your mind, in your heart, because you love doing vain things like these people. And this is why he destroyed them. And he's going to destroy this one, the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. 22. And Hedon answered and said to him, and all that you shall want shall be supplied by me. But in the street you shall not abide all night. This man said, come in here, bro. I got you. These people tripping. I got you. But they just said this man is devious and wicked. He looking like he his brother. And that's why you got to test spirits, because a lot of y'all, let me tell you, a lot of people look like they're your brothers and sisters, but they really the wicked. They the wolf that come to eat you up. And this man looked like he's going to give him some love, but watch what he do to him. 23. And Hedis brought him into the house, and he took off the mantle. That mantle that was very important to this man, he took it off his donkey from the ass with the cord, and brought them to his house. And he gave to the ass straw and provender, while the traveler ate and drank and had his house. And he abode there that night. So the traveler had all this stuff, but the man still giving it to him anyway. 24. The man still giving it to him anyways. 24. And in the morning, the traveler rose up early to continue his journey. When Hedis said to him, wait, comfort your heart, comfort your mind with the morsel of bread, and then go. And the man did so. So he think this man is showing him love. Okay, I eat before I go. Oh, praise the Most High. May he bless you. This is what this man is saying to this man that's showing him hospitality. And he remained with him, and they both ate and drank together during the day. They hanging out drinking wine. When the man rose up to go, 25, and Hedis said to him, behold, now the day is declining. You had better remain all night, that your heart may be comfort, that your mind may be comfort. We waited too long. You might well stay here, my brother. And he pressed him, and he was pressing him. Please stay, man. You might well stay. Stay. You staying. That's what he was doing to him. And he pressed him so that he tarried there all night. The man stayed there because he was on him hard. And on that second day, he rose up early to go away, when Hedis pressed him, saying, comfort your heart with a morsel of bread, and then go. And he remained and ate with him. Also the second day, he there 2 days now. And then the man rose up, continue his journey. 26, and Facebook playing, sorry. 26. And Hedda said to him, behold now, the day is declining. Remain to comfort your heart, your mind. And in the morning rise up early and go your way. 27. And the man would not remain. He said the man would not remain this time. He said, I got to get back home. I got to get to worship. I got to fast to do whatever I got to do, man, to keep this walk going and praising the Most High Yahweh Elohim. He said, I got to go. I can't keep staying here wasting time. Y'all can't keep staying in this world wasting time with vain things. Y'all going to get killed. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. Let every man examine himself. He said, I got to go, bro. 27. It was fun, but I got to go. 27. And the man would not remain, but rose and saddled his ass. And while he was saddling his ass, the woman of Hedis said to her man, behold, this man has remained with us 2 days, eating and drinking, and he has given us nothing. And now shall he go away from us without giving anything? And Hedis said to her, be silent. He said, be silent, woman. So this wicked woman, when she shouldn't even be talking, because women, their greatest virtue is to be quiet. That's a gift from the Most High Yahweh Elohim to the kings. So she talking, yo, you going to let this man just take all our stuff and eat it and walk out? That's how you living, king? You weak. You better get something from this nigga, stop playing. 28, that's what she said, 28. And the man saddled his ass. But he said, be quiet, woman. I'm going to show y'all how wicked it is, because he already got what he wanted. He got what he wanted when he took that mantle off. He saw that mantle. He wanted that mantle. That's why he said, shut up. I know what I'm doing. That's why I gave him all this stuff, because his mantle worth more than what I gave him. This is what the world do. Y'all out here hustling people, hustling your brothers and sisters, or even the Edomites, then you know what? That makes you a thief. He said, thou shalt not steal. Y'all breaking commandments. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. Hustling to eat. Oh, I got to hustle every day to get this money. Every day I'm hustling. That's your mentality. Then you're going to get torched, because you don't trust in the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. You haven't received the spirit of love, because love conquers all things. These people had no love. He said, be quiet, woman. I know what I'm doing. He wanted that thing that he had, and he got it. 28. And the man saddled his ass. And the man saddled his ass to go. And he asked Hedis to give him the cord and the mantle to tie it upon the ass. 29. And Hedis said to him, what say you? What you talking about? What mantle are you talking about? I don't know what he talking about. You know what he talking about, baby? No, I don't know what he talking about. 29. And Hedis said unto him, what say you? And he said to him, that you, my Lord, shall give me the cord and a mantle made with the diverse colors, which you did conceal with you in your house, to take care of it. He said he's going to take care of it. He lied. These people wicked. Our brothers and sisters, if y'all out here trying to get over on your own people just to eat, when he said, man don't live on bread alone, but to every word that proceeds from the Most High mouth, then you in the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah in your heart, in spirituality, you're going to be torched, gashing of teeth. 30. And Hedis answered the man, saying, this is the interpretation of your dream. The cord which you did see means that your life will be lengthened out like a cord, and having seen the mantle colored with all sorts of color means that you shall have a vineyard in which you will plant trees, all fruits. 31. And the traveler answered, saying, not so, my Lord, for I was awake when I gave you the cord, and also a mantle woven with different colors, which you did take off the ass to put them by for me. And Hedis answered and says, surely I have told you your interpretation of the dream, and it is good dream. And this interpretation, therefore, 32. Now the son of men give me 4 pieces of silver, which is my charge for interpreting dreams. And of you only I require 3 pieces of silver. This man is hustling, this righteous man. How many of y'all out here hustling righteous men? If you do, the Most High won't be mocked. He will torture you. You out here hustling your brothers and sisters. He up here hustling, talking about, yo, it was a dream when you came here. That mantle and everything was a dream. That ain't real. That's why he wanted him to stay there all those nights, so he could say he was dreaming to rob him of his mantle, this valuable thing, then rob him of his silver and rob him for everything he has, because he was a crook. He was a crook to his brother, and he was a crook to the Most High Yahweh Elohim. And a lot of y'all crooks to the Most High Yahweh Elohim, because y'all robbing people spiritually out here. Y'all beating them upside their head when they coming to save your life and help you get to the kingdom. 33. And the man was provoked at the words of Hedis and cried bitterly. And he brought Hedis to Sirach, the judge of Sedom. Now he about to go to the judge of Sedom. You think he gonna get justice for the judge? The judge wicked too. The whole city wicked. Let me show you. Like the whole world is wicked right now. You Hebrew Israelites, my saints, my beloved brothers and sisters, y'all think y'all about to get justice in the courts? You be a fool to even try. They might beat you to death in a courtroom. It's written. He ain't going to get no justice in this world. Only justice we going to get in the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. That's why you better be keeping these commandments, the first two. Have no other Elohim before the Most High Yahweh Elohim. And love your neighbor as yourself. If you ain't doing that, you're going to get torched. You're going to get torched. I'm telling you. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. I'm telling truth. 33. Now he's trying to rob this poor man, take his silver too. He already took this mantle. It's probably something his wife gave him. It means something to him. It meant something to him. 33. And the man was provoked and at the words of Hedis, and he cried bitterly. And he brought Hedis to the Sirach, the judge of Sedom. 34. And the man laid his case before Sirach, the judge. When Hedis replied, saying, it is not so. This is not true what he's saying. But those the matter stands. And the judge said to the traveler, this man Hedis tells you the truth. He said, yo, he didn't even listen to the traveler say, the wicked join hand in hand together. It is written, y'all. This is truth. The wicked join hand in hand together. He didn't even listen to what the traveler said. The righteous man, he said it is true what he said. I don't give a damn what you say, the righteous. How many of y'all don't give a damn what the prophet say? Y'all still gonna live in y'all vain works, the greater than Sodom and Gomorrah, and have your pleasures. Every man examine himself. If you do, you're going to be dead. The Most High going to melt you in eternal hell. He said, this man do tell truth. For he is famed in the cities for the accurate interpretation of dreams. He said he known for this. He going along with him. The wicked join hand in hand together. They like taking from the righteous. This is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, the new world. They like taking from us. That's why we poor and don't have nothing and oppressed and spiritually poor because they took a lot from us. And that's why a lot of us better wake up this day and repent and get the spirit of love, Yasha, so he can take you through some fiery trials and get you to the kingdom. 35. And the man cried at the word of the judge. And he said, not so, my lord. This ain't true. For it was in the day that I gave him the cord and the mantle which was upon the ass in order to put them by his house. And they both disputed before the judge. The one saying, does the matter was, and the other declaring otherwise. They were going back and forth fighting. He said, no, man, this man's lying. He said, no, he's lying. You know me, judge. I do this dream thing. You know, I tell people, I told you your dream, right, judge? Yeah, you're right. I believe you. I think I'm starting to lean in you. Watch what happened. 36. Hold on, saints, 1 minute. Sorry. Your mom said come down? She said come down? Yeah. She did? All right, go ahead. Can you be quiet? I'm doing live. You got to go there for a minute, buddy. You all right? What's the matter? Go play with your brother.
He keeps crying that he wants some juice.
I'll get y'all some juice in a minute. I'll make you some Kool-Aid. Give me a minute, all right? When I'm done, all right?
Mommy said her going to make some Kool-Aid.
Okay, then there you go. Even better. Praise the Most High. Hallelujah. She calling you guys. Your mom calling y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kyrie. Your mom calling you, baby. Go. Go see what your mommy wants. Hold on, Saints. I'm sorry. 1 minute. Come on. Go see what your mommy wants. Come on, man. Stop, Kyrie. Why you always do that? You want him or not? Kyrie, come here. Come here. Stop it. Go see your mama. Sorry, my brothers and sisters. This is my great nephews. Did I say great? No, great nephews. I ain't that old. Why I keep saying that? They're my great nephews. Sorry about that. Let me see where I was at. Okay, 36. So, they going back and forth, man. This man saying, I was awake. He lying. The judge going with the wicked. Y'all not going to win in this world. Y'all going to be killed, some of us. It ain't going to no courts. Ain't going to be no justice for the righteous. Only in the Most High Yahweh Elohim we going to get our justice at the end. when the wicked is killed and slaughtered. 36. And Hedis said to the man, give me 4 pieces of silver that I charge for my interpretation of the dream. Before he said, for you, I would give it 3. Now he said, could you giving me a hard time? It's 4. Hustling his brothers. Y'all here hustling y'all brothers and sisters? Y'all the devil. Y'all gonna be torched. I will not make any allowance, and give me the expenses of the 4 meals that you did eat at my house. Now he charged him for everything. 37. When he came to him as his brother. A lot of people coming to me as my brothers and sisters. I know who they is because I test these spirits. But a lot of them are my brothers and sisters because their spirit match up with my spirit. And this is why the Most High said, y'all better test these spirits. You better have the spirit of love, Yahshua HaMashiach, so he can show you and discern what is evil and good. Lean not to your own understanding. This man leaned to his own understanding. He thought this man was his brother. And now he's going to hell for it. Because he in the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah we in. They doing that right now. 37. And the man said to Hedis, truly, I will pay you for what I ate in your house. I'm going to give you what I ate. And only give me the cord and the mantle which you did conceal in your house. He said, man, I'm going to pay you for everything I ate, brother. But please just give me back that mantle. It means something to me. His wife probably gave it to him or somebody special gave it to him. And Hedis replied before the judge and said to the man, did I not tell you the interpretation of your dream? He's still lying. He want that mantle. He saw it. That was his whole goal, to get that mantle and everything he could from the man and humiliate him. No more than the world to do to us right now, saints, to humiliate us. To make us look like we liars. Y'all anti-Semitic. You anti-Semitic talking about we ain't the real Jews and y'all the real Jews. I ain't saying nothing. The Most High say y'all the synagogue of Satan. Revelation 2:9-3:9. They come against us, make with witchcraft and sorcery to make us look like we the bad people. Oh, black people are so bad. They so racist. Because we telling about our heritage and the truth of the Most High Yahweh Elohim and to live righteous and love each other. But we wicked people because we doing that. We wicked people. So he's still saying, look, I told you the interpretation of my dream, bro. I don't know what you're talking about this mantle. And Hedis replied for the judge and said to the man, did I not tell you your interpretation of your dream? The cord means that your days shall be prolonged like a cord, and the mantle that you will have a vineyard in which you will plant all kinds of fruit trees. See, this mantle worth money. He putting it next to fruit trees. This thing worth money he got. This man want his thing back. He ain't going to give it back. He the wicked. The wicked ain't going to give nothing back because they like pleasurable things. They like vain things unto themselves. It's their gods. Any of y'all got gods unto yourself? Any vain things like your car, your TV, your house, even your wife? If you love it more than the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua, it's a vain thing. That's why these people were so wicked and robbing people, because they love vain things. And y'all robbing the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua if y'all love vain things. Let every man examine himself. 39. This is the proper interpretation of your dream. Now give me the 4 pieces of silver that I require as compensation, for I will make you no allowance. Now I'm not going for 3. You got to give me the whole thing. 40. And the man cried at the words of Hedis, and they both quarreled before the judge. And the judge gave orders to his servants, who drove them rashly from his house. The judge said, look, man, I don't even want to hear it no more. Get out of my damn courtroom, both of y'all. Y'all figure it out. No justice. And that's what this world is today. You figure it out, bro. He got you. That's your business. What you want us to do? Police come. What you want us to do? That's what they're going to say. What you want us to do? If it's black on black crime, guess what? They don't give a damn. But if it's white and black, they're going to get to what happened. They're going to figure that out. But if it's black on black crime, they're going to take their time getting there. They're going to be like, what y'all want us to do? He said, you did that. Well, that's what you did. He wicked like me. You righteous. So I'm going to take his side. What you want us to do? We out. Y'all figure it out. That's what they do in this world today. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah. Yes, they do. They do it in my city. 41. And he went away quarreling from the judge. When the people of the Sedom heard this, they gather about them, and they exclaim against the stranger, and they drove him rashly from the city. Remember, I just told y'all, when it's a fight, most of y'all gonna run to the fight and videotape it. Y'all ain't gonna break it up. You're gonna run to wicked, because the wicked join hand in hand together. Every man examine himself. You run into fights, you run into oppression, you like wrath, you like pain, then you gonna feel pain. 41, look what he said. Everybody running to him because they fighting. They were fighting. Everybody ran to the fight. 41. And they went away quarreling from the judge. When the people of Sedom heard them, and they gathered about them, and they exclaimed against the stranger. They came against the stranger, and they drove him rashly from the city. And they going to drive y'all rashly from the city, you saints. They going to come kill y'all. They're going to come kill y'all. They're going to drive y'all away rashly when you only doing righteous things before the Most High because they don't got the spirit of love of Yasha on them. They're your enemy, but you still got to pray for them and love them. In truth and spirit, indeed. 42. And the man continued his journey upon his ass with bitterness of soul. And this man was so sad with lamenting. He was weeping and crying. That mantle mean everything to him. It was important. With lamenting and weeping. I just told you he was crying. He was sad. It broke his heart that his own brother would do that to him. And the only thing he showed him was righteousness. Y'all breaking any of your brothers and sisters' heart when they just showing y'all righteousness? Let every man examine himself. If so, you in the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, the spiritual one. This is the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah of this world, the spiritual one. 43, because you don't love your brother. 43. And while he was going along, he wept at what had happened to him in the corrupt city of Sodom and Gomorrah. While I'm weeping what's going on with me in this corrupt world. Because it's wicked as hell. You could do whatever you want. Rob, steal, kill, do any wicked act you can. But as soon as you do a righteous act, you the devil. While I'm weeping. And the Most High going to destroy my brothers and sisters if they don't repent and start loving and don't act like the enemy. 19. Last chapter, 19. These people, so they was robbing people. They were having orgies in Sodom and Gomorrah. They was having homosexuality in Sodom and Gomorrah. They were robbing people. They wasn't showing no love. What else he did? They was hustling people. The same things you see in this world today. No different right in your neighborhood. You see it right in your hood. This is what people are doing. This is the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, the spiritual one. And it's going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed in eternal hell. 19. And the cities of Sedom had 4 judges to 4 cities. They had 4 wicked judges to 4 cities. And these were their names. Sarah, that's the one we just talked about. He didn't do nothing in the city of Sedom. Shakad and Amorah. Zabkai and Amah. And Menma and Teswan. I'm not that great. Y'all know that this. 2. At the words, some of these names. 2. And Eleazar, Abraham's servant, applied to them different names. And he converted Shura to Shara, Shakra, Shakad to Shakra, Zabkai to Kezemoin. I'm trying, y'all. Y'all better be reading. And Menma to Mazadine. 3. And by the desire of their 4 judges, the people of Sedom and Amorah had beds erect in the streets of the city. And if a man came to these places, they laid hold of him and brought him to one of their beds, and by force made him to lie in them. He made them to lie in them. Not only they were sleeping with them, they was forcing these men sleeping with them, raping them. They gonna make the men lie in these beds. And watch what else they were doing to them. Look, 4. And as he lay down, 3 men would stand at the head and 3 at his feet, and measure him by the length of the bed. And if the man was less than the bed, these 6 men would stretch him at each end. And when he cried out to them, they would not answer him. They were straight torturing people coming through here. Straight torturing people. How many of y'all out here straight torturing people? I'm going to tell you how a lot of people, my Hebrew, not the elect, not the chosen ones, but the sleeping ones, how to let every man examine himself. A lot of us torturing each other because we show each other no love. We hate each other. We're supposed to have unity so we become a nation. Another way we torture each other by we kill each other. We kill each other. We shoot each other in the streets. Here's another way we torture each other. We don't love our women and our children. Our women and our children don't love the kings. They think they don't even need a man in the house. They were straight torturing people, and y'all straight torturing people spiritually this day. Some of us, let every man examine himself. You in the new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, the one that's going to be thrown into the lake of fire, eternal fire. You're going to burn forever, torment, burning slow. These people in the street torturing people, and a lot of us out here torturing people in this new Sodom and Gomorrah, torturing the saints. And they are going to torture the saints. They're going to chop our heads off, set us on fire, hunt us down like dogs. because of our righteousness. And all these people they coming against was righteous people. They wasn't wicked, because if they was wicked, they would have welcomed them in. 5. And if he was longer than the bed, they would draw together 2 sides of the bed at each end until the man had reached the gates of death. He said, till the man had reached the gates of death. What is the purpose of torturing your brother like that for? A lot of y'all torturing your brothers because y'all show them no love. You haven't got the new covenant, the spirit of love. You haven't got Yahshua HaMashiach. Y'all torturing your brother because you show no concern. You torturing his spirit because you show him no concern or love. And you're going to be tortured for that. That's the second commandment to the first. 6. They torturing these people in the Saddam and Gomorrah. 6. And if he continued to cry out to them, they would answer him, saying, thus shall it be done to a man that comes into our land. He said, this is going to be done to anybody who comes into our wicked land, trying to act like y'all all righteous, talking about our sins, trying to rebuke us. This is what's going to happen to y'all. And this is true. This is coming too. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah is coming too right now. They hanging us out here. They killing us right now. But when the great tribulation comes, they're going to be hunting us down like dogs, the righteous, for the Most High's sake. And his son Yahshua HaMashiach, and this is what they doing. Anybody want to act righteous come in their land, we going to torture y'all and kill y'all and run y'all away. Because we love our vain things. Let every man examine himself. That better not be you, because you about to get melted slow if that's you, because he destroyed Saddam and Gomorrah, and he going to destroy this world, the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach and all the hosts of heaven. 7. And when men heard all these things that the people of the city of Saddam did, they refrained from coming there. When people heard this, they said, I'm not going to go in that city. I'm not going to go in there and preach this truth. But Michaiah, the Most High told me, Michaiah, you're going to go where the hardest city is, where the hood is, these tough niggas, and you're going to talk to them. For I would tame wild beasts before you and make them get along with you, Michaiah. Do you trust me? He said, I would tame these wild men. They'll get along with you. So you could get your message out. My message. This is truth. I'm in the hood telling this truth. A lot of people say, I'm not going there. I'm getting robbed. They very wicked. Yeah, the coward. Are y'all the coward before the Most High Elohim? You afraid to go in the hood on the corner and tell this truth? Because you afraid of death? He said, he who try to save his life will lose his life. But he who loses life for my sake shall find his life in me. Glory to the Most High Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. These people were scared to go in the city and preach to these wicked people, tell them to repent. You stand up to the wicked. Y'all afraid to stand up to the wicked? Well, you part of the new Sodom and Gomorrah. You don't love your brother. You're going to let him die. That blood going to be on your hand. Let every man examine himself. And you going to die too for it. 8. And when the poor man came to their land, they would give him silver and gold and cause him a proclamation. They would make it known, celebrate him in the whole city, not to give him a morsel. I'm sorry, let me read that again. And when the poor man came to their land, they would they would give him silver and gold and cause a proclamation. They would make a statement in the whole city, not to give him a morsel of bread to eat. And if the stranger should remain there some days and die from hunger, not having been able to attain a morsel of bread, then at his death, all the people of the city would come and take their silver and gold, which they have given him. No more than they about to do right here in this world now. They about to starve y'all. They about to close the storehouses up. They giving y'all all this fake money now and these stimulus checks because it ain't worth nothing. And soon you ain't going to be able to spend it. A lot of y'all trying to save those stimulus checks. And you ain't going to be able to spend it unless you get the mark of the beast. And then even the mark of the beast is worship on Sunday. But after you do that, worship the popes, the Antichrist, the beast, then they going to give you a chip. You could be a part of our community. But they giving y'all all this money. So they give this poor man all this money, but they said, yo, everybody don't give him nothing to eat. I don't care how much money we gave him. Give him nothing to eat. So let's watch him die. We're going to watch him starve to death. We want to see him starve to death. That's going to be so funny and so glorious to see this man starve to death. And when he starved to death, let's go get our money back and do it again. This is what they've been doing since the beginning of time. The wicked. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't got to say it. The wicked. They've been starving people out. That's why we poor. We starved out. We starved out of love. They broke our love. When we are very loving spiritual people, we don't even know how to love each other no more. And if you don't know how to love your brother who you see, how can you love the Most High? You in a new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually. 9. This is what they was doing. They're going to starve this man out. They want to see him die. They want to see him starve. A lot of y'all starving your brothers and sisters out right outside your house. You see them homeless. They've been outside your house for a year. And you don't give them nothing to eat. You the devil. Just like these people are devils trying to make this man die from starvation. The new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah. We living in it right now. That's why he destroyed this Sodom and Gomorrah. It wasn't just homosexuality they was doing. They was doing the same thing we doing. But we doing it 10 times amp. That's why we going to die forever. Eternal hell, brimstone and fire, gashing the teeth, plague after plague and plague about to come upon the wicked. 9. You better examine yourself and repent. 9. And those that could recognize the silver, 9. And those that could recognize the silver or gold which they have given him took it back. They took everything back they gave him on his dead corpse. And at his death, they also stripped him of his garments, and they would fight about them. They stripped him of his garments, and they would fight over him. Wicked. Wicked. Humiliation. The wicked love to humiliate the saints. They hate righteousness. They hate the Most High Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. They humiliated the Mashiach. He had to go through for us for the atonement of sin, and they love to humiliate us. Do y'all love to humiliate your brother? When he getting beat down, do you pick him up and stop the fight, or do you film him getting beaten and laugh? Do you see your brother starving outside your house? Do you pick him up, give him a bath, or do you talk about him? Let every man examine himself. If so, you in a new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, and you about to be destroyed forevermore. Slow death. 9 again. And those that could recognize the silver of gold which they have given him took it back. And at the death, they also stripped him of his garments, and they would fight about them. And he that prevailed over his neighbor took them. They were throwing blows at each other, these wicked people. 10. They will after that carry him and bury him under some of the shrubs in the desert. They didn't even give him a proper death. They bury him enough so birds and stuff could eat this man. They didn't even give him a proper death. No respect for their brother. No respect for life. How many of y'all don't have no respect for any life or any of the creation that the Most High Elohim has given you? Which he said he was well pleased with it. Do you just destroy it? Let every man examine himself. If you that kind of man, like these brutal people here, then you in a new and greater Sodom and Gomorrah, and you about to be destroyed. You better repent. 10. You in it in your mind, because you wicked as hell. 10. They would after carry him and bury him under some of the shrubs in the desert. So they did all the days to anyone that came to them and died in their land. They said they didn't just do this once. They've been killing the saints. And they come to kill us again. The wicked hates righteousness. You talking about they sin. They want to sin. They want to be pleasurable. They love the pleasures of the flesh. The righteous hate the pleasures of the flesh. We bring our thoughts into subjection to the Most High Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach, because we righteous in the Most High, because Yahshua HaMashiach gave us a spirit of love to love the Father and our brother. Let every man examine himself if that's not you. If not, you about to be killed. Let every man examine himself. 11. And in the course of time, Sarah sent Eleazar to Sedom, to see Lot. Remember, Lot was in Sodom and Gomorrah, to see Lot and inquire after his welfare. Yeah, she would have known how her nephew doing, because he in a wicked ass city. No more than Michelayo, you in a wicked city right now. And a lot of my brothers and sisters call me to see if I'm okay, because you around wicked people. They join hand in hand together on the wicked to destroy them. But they will be destroyed, because no weapon formed will prosper on Michelayo. Glory to the Most High. 12. And Eleazar went to Sedom, and he met a man and Eleazar is Abraham's servant, his main servant, the one that Abraham, when he got old, trusted him with everything he had. His whole inheritance he trusted his servant with. And he told him to go find a wife for his son Isaac. And that's who Eleazar is. He's the faithful servant of Abraham, our forefather. 12. And Eleazar went to Sedom, and he met a man of Sedom. It's almost there, saints. And he met a man of Sedom, fighting with a stranger. And the man of Sedom stripped the poor man of his clothes and went away. 13. And this poor man cried to Eleazar, and suffocation in his favor on account of what the man of Sedom has done to him. Yeah, a lot of y'all just robbing the saints out here. Y'all robbing the prophets because y'all so wicked. Y'all come against all the Most High Elohim's righteousness in these people. 14. And he said to him, why do you act thus to the poor man who came to your land? Eleazar asking him, why? Eleazar is a righteous man. He followed the Most High Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. He is Abraham's servant. So he's saying, why you do this to poor people? When they ain't doing nothing to you, they being righteous. They ain't doing nothing. They just serving the Most High. Why you do that to them? 15. And the man of Sedom answered Eleazar, saying, is this man your brother? Or have the people of Sedom made you a judge this day, that you speak about this man? 16. And Eleazar strove with the man. He arguing with him now on Sedom account of the poor man. And when Eleazar approached to recover the poor man's clothes from the man of Sedom, he hastened and with a stone smote Eleazar in his forehead. He hit him with a rock. He didn't watch the fight. He took the clothes back and said, give it to the brother right now. He's standing up for his brother because Eleazar had the spirit of the Most High. He loved his brothers and sisters. He stood up for them when he couldn't stand up for himself. How many of y'all standing up for your brothers and sisters when they can't stand up for themselves and loving them? Interceding for the Most High Yahuwah Elohim and his son Yasha. Let every man examine himself. If you not, then you in the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, the spiritual one. 17, you and I love your brother. 17, and the blood flowed continuously from Eleazar's forehead. And when the man saw the blood, he caught hold of Eleazar, saying, give me my hire for having rid of you the blood, the bad blood that was in your forehead. For such is a custom and the law in the land. He hustling again. Here go another hustle. Hustles after hustle. You know the song, every day we hustling. That's all we know. Black people think it's all about hustling. When it's really about being honest and being righteous in the Most High and his son Yasha. It ain't about hustling. Hustling people are crooks. 17. And the blood flowed continues from Eleazar's forehead. And when the man saw the blood, he caught hold of Eleazar, saying, give me my hire for having rid you of this bad blood that was in your forehead. For such is a custom and law in our land. These people got all kind of laws, just like this world got all kind of wicked laws to oppress the saints, to oppress us, the Hebrew Israelites. 18. And Eleazar said to him, you have wounded me and required me to pay you a hire? And Eleazar would not hearken to the words of the man of Sedom. Y'all have wounded the saints and y'all want us to pay you? No way. Only thing y'all going to get paid is death from the Most High. 19. And the man laid hold. And the man laid hold of Eleazar and brought him to Sharkar, the judge of Sedom, for judgment. 20. And the man spoke to the judge, saying, I beseech you, my lord, thus have this man done. For I smote him with a stone that the blood flowed from his forehead, and he is unwilling to give me my hire. 21. And the judge said to Eleazar, this man speaks truth. He didn't even hear what Eleazar had to say. This man speaks truth. The wicked join hand in hand together. No matter what we say, those who go in the Most High and the son Yasha in this wicked world, we will be guilty. 21. And the judge said to Eleazar, this man speaks truth to you. Give him his hire, for this is the custom in our land. And Eleazar heard the words of the judge, and he lifted up the stone and smote the judge, and the stone struck him in his forehead. And the blood flowed, continuously from the forehead of the judge. And Eleazar said, he said to the judge, if this then is the custom in your land, give you unto this man what I should have given him. For this has been your decision. You did decree it. He said he busted him inside his head and said, now what you owe me, give it to him and we straight. So you got to be clever with the wicked. You got to know how to deal with evil. You got to be patient and be peacekeepers. And let the Most High rule you in Yahshua HaMashiach. He would tell you how to deal with him. The Most High told him how to deal with this wicked man. He did right what he did to him. Now give me my money. 22. And Eleazar left the man of Sedom with the judge, and he went his way. 23. We almost there. 23. And when the kings of Elam have made war with the kings of Sedom, actually 23. I'm going to end it right there. It's a long lesson. I'm going to end it right there. But what they were doing in Saddam and Gomorrah, was very wicked, no more than what they're doing right here in America or through the whole world to the Hebrew Israelites. They coming against us with their wickedness because we stand for the Most High Yahweh Elohim and His Son Yahshua HaMashiach. We stand for love. We stand for unity. We stand for peace. And that's why we are the peacekeeper, and that's why we are the chosen people, because we are the peacekeepers. We are full of love, full of Yahshua HaMashiach. Some of us are, not all of us. That's why for many are called and few are chosen. Matthew 20:16. For a lot of us do not have the fruit of the Spirit. These people right here had no fruit of the Spirit of the Most High Yahweh Elohim in Saddam and Gomorrah. And he destroyed them because he said he's very vexed with them. And he's very vexed with this world now, the new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, because a lot of people do not have any fruits of the Spirit. And I'm just going to name some of the fruits of the Spirit. And if y'all do not have these fruits of the Spirit, you better ask, excuse me 1 minute.
Exactly the ice cream.
Huh? 1 minute. I'm almost done and I'll get you some. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Just go back and say.
Mommy told me to get it.
Can you get me one? Then get it.
Okay.
All right. You know how to reach it. All praise the Most High. And these people was wicked. You know what I mean? If you wicked, doing your own vain thing, robbing your brothers and sisters, showing them no love, then you are robbing them because you are showing them no love and you're doing a vain thing to the Most High Yahweh Elohim. These people was torturing people, and a lot of y'all torturing your people because you show them no love. You show them no generosity. Like I said, I don't want nothing, but let every man examine himself. These people was very wicked. They was having orgies and everything. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all having orgies. That's called fornication. Let every man examine himself. Y'all sleeping with everybody and dropping them off. You ain't taking them home and being husband and wife like the Most High Yahweh Elohim command you. And this is the world we live in. Everybody sleep with each other, whether it's man on man or woman on woman or a man and woman. Y'all just fornicating and whoring out here at will. And you said there's only sex. And that's how the world thinks. And if you part of that system, you don't have the love of Yahshua in you, because Yahshua's not about that. He's about true love, and Yahshua's about self-control and meekness. And I'm going to show you some of these fruits. And this is Matthew 5, verse 1. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into the mountain, and when he was set when he was set his tillyman, his disciples came unto him too, and he opened his mouth, and he taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in the ruach in the spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of Yahuwah. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. These people wasn't mourning. A lot of y'all not mourning for nobody. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed is the humble, for they shall inherit the earth. These people wasn't humble, and most of this world is not humble. 6, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. 6, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Most of this world ain't thirsting after righteousness. They thirsting after vain things and sex. 7, blessed are they that are merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. They shall attain mercy. These people wasn't merciful. They was torturing people. And a lot of people are torturing people in this world that we live in today. The new and greater Saddam and Gomorrah, the spiritual one. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they see Yah. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they see Yah. Blessed are those who are filled of the Ruach HaKadosh, full of Yasha, full of love. They see the Most High. They see his ways. 9, blessed are the peacekeepers, for they shall be called the children of Judah. These people wasn't called the children of Judah because they wasn't being peacekeepers. They were just making up vain laws and rules. If that's you this day, making up laws and rules as you go on to satisfy your own pleasures of your flesh, then you in Sodom and Gomorrah, in the new and great Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Most High said he about to rain brimstones on this Sodom and Gomorrah, and then he going to rise up the dead and judge all you wicked people and torture you into the lake of fire forever, eternal burning, gashing of teeth and your seeds and their seed, because you have cursed them with your vain works. All praise the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. I pray it was edifying. You know, it is edifying. A lot of people think that, Sodom and Gomorrah was just homosexuality. They was doing the same thing that this world is doing. Everything this world is doing, but this world doing it 10 times more. They amped it up. They robbing, killing, sleeping around, doing every sin they could do, celebrating pagan stuff. They did it 4 times a year. A lot of y'all celebrating pagan things 4 or 5 times a year. Glory unto the Most High Yahweh Elohim and his son Yahshua HaMashiach. I love y'all saints, the true elect, the woken ones, stay awoke. Here's the patience of the saints. Here's the patience of the saints. Those who keep the commandments in the faith of Yahshua HaMashiach. Glory unto the kingdom to come. Amen.